Let's talk ClickFunnels, okay? I'm going to be honest, this is the third time I've recorded this video. The first two were just so long, I didn't feel good putting the content out there. But I'm going to try to explain what ClickFunnels is and help you make a buying decision here without spending 25 minutes doing so. So the first thing we need to understand when we're deciding on ClickFunnels is, what is a sales funnel? Okay, if you don't understand what a sales funnel is, you're never going to understand how ClickFunnels could benefit you or your business. Put simply, a sales funnel is simply a way that we can control our customers' buying journey. Okay, if you think about it, when you go to a website, you're not really in control. People come there and there's all kinds of things they can do, and people tend to get distracted, right? A lot of times you've got 20 products you're selling, and they're clicking through different products, and they're perusing and they're browsing, and you might be getting some good brand exposure there, but you're probably not getting nearly as many sales as you'd like if you're sending people straight to a website. Okay, a sales funnel solves that problem by taking buyers on a buying journey. Okay, it basically has page by page, and each page has only one thing that buyer can do, and it kind of leads them through this step-by-step process where first they put in their email, and next they may put in their credit card and buy one product, and then you might offer them a few related products, but one at a time, okay? Where everything is done with one decision at a time, and so we don't confuse people and we don't lose people. And while that might sound dumb to you, that's how you convert people, okay? You simplify the process, and that's exactly what a sales funnel is made to do. The second thing is, a sales funnel helps us maximize how much money we make off someone, okay? So if you think about it, if you're going through McDonald's drive-thru, and you ask for a cheeseburger, they're going to offer you a burger and fries, right? They're going to upsell you, and so that way, instead of making $1.50 off of you, there's a good chance they make $3 or $4 off you. Or they might tell you, hey, there's a special today. We're doing a burger, fries, and a shake, and chicken nuggets as well for, an additional $3. Would you like to add that to your order? And a lot of people will say, oh yeah, I think I would like to add that in my order. I didn't know about that. And so all a funnel is it's a digital way of doing that, okay? Someone buys the hamburger, or they buy the digital hamburger, right? Whatever your opening product is. And then you're able to, through a sales funnel, you're able to offer them multiple other products that are related and that can also benefit them and maybe help solve the problem that they're buying your initial product for. And so that's all a sales funnel is, okay? It's a digital way of doing that, of saying, hey, you got your hamburger. That's great. Now do you want to add fries? No? Okay, that's fine. How about a drink? Are you thirsty? No? Okay, well, guess what? That hamburger goes really well with our this, and it kind of works into that process, but digitally selling digital products. So what's ClickFunnels? ClickFunnels is just the software that does this for you, okay? And it's, in my opinion, it's the best software specifically for sales funnels. And if you kind of search Google out there, you'll find that's many people's opinion, because it's a very well-known software, and the builders of it are probably some of the best sales funnel creators out there. So let's hop into ClickFunnels, and you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. Oh, I was just building a sample funnel for one of my videos. Anyway, so ClickFunnels basically makes this funnel creation very, very simple, okay? It does it all with drag and drop and creating options and things like that, and that way you don't have to know coding, you don't have to know anything really spectacular, you just have to spend a few hours learning how to use the ClickFunnels templates and things like that, and you're good to go. I'm going to show you inside real quick to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Remember I said that there are sales funnels. Well, let's hop into one of my sales funnels, and we can look at exactly what it is. As you can see, I've got a lot of sales funnels. So this is a sales funnel, and pardon how ugly my funnels look. I know a lot of you would say I would never put my email address there, but that's not ClickFunnels' fault. That's just me being a bad designer's fault, okay? So here's a simple page, right? I send my traffic, I send all of my visitors to this page. Now, there's only one option here, okay? That option is, hey, do you have this problem? You want to win the ClickFunnels Dream Car? Hey, I've got this Chrome extension that can help you, okay? This is my product, okay? I sell a course. So they put in their email address, and that's that, okay? Well, next you can see there's a funnel. There's a step-by-step process that I send people to. So after they put in their email there, it sends them to this even uglier page. Like I said, I know I'm a crappy designer, but one, it kind of works for me, and two, it works for me. So anyway, I say, hey, that's great. I've got another product that can help you out. You're looking to win that ClickFunnels Dream Car. Guess what? You're going to need to email people. To succeed in email affiliate marketing in general, you're going to have to be able to email people. And guess what? A lot of us aren't good writers, so I've got emails written out for you if you want to help you in your promotion process. And I get roughly about 10 to 15% of people will buy this, okay? They'll say, oh, yeah, that's pretty cheap, $37. I think, I can afford that, and that's definitely a problem I have, so that's fine. And then I have an order bump. I see something here that says, if you're really looking to succeed, I've also got this white labeled course that you can take, and you can sell that to people, and it'll help you make a little money in the process. And I get a fair amount of people that also click that and say yes to that, okay? So you can see this is just one step at a time. They click yes, please. It takes them there. They put in their thing, and they can check or not check. And then, if they want, they can go down there. And then the next step in the funnel upsells them again, okay? It says, hey, that's great. You like this, you like that. Would you like to click this button one time and add my entire course, like everything I sell and everything I've ever learned as an affiliate marketer to your order? Okay, and you can see there's only one option there. It's already got their credit card, so it's really simplified, and they can click it or not click it. And this is all built inside of ClickFunnels, okay? So ClickFunnels just takes that concept I taught you about sales funnels, and it makes it super, super easy, okay? Now I hope you understand that. You don't have to know how to do this. There's a free course link down below you can click on and learn everything you need to know about how to actually do all this in ClickFunnels. But just so you understand exactly what ClickFunnels can do for you, and we're going to look at some of the features here in the next section. All right, the first feature that I really love is the drag and drop builder, okay? Oh, it's so amazing. You don't have to know any code. You don't have to know anything like that. You just have to know how to click and drag things, and you can build anything you want inside of ClickFunnels. Literally, you can do whatever you want with this drag and drop builder, okay? And you can see what I wanted was to make a really ugly, spammy page. But anyway, the way it's built is there's sections, rows, columns, and elements. Basically, a section is something that spans the entire page, and then rows is basically how you want to break up that section. Do I want to have 3 or 4 different rows in there? Do I want to have just one big row, maybe an image and then some text over here, so that's 2 rows. And then elements are just what we put into those rows. Okay, so I'm going to add a section here. I'm going to add a full width section. Ding, that was easy. I'm going to add 3 columns to that section. You can see, okay, now it's divided the page into 3, and now I just add things to them. Let's say I want to add an image here of a computer. A lot of people have those. Okay, and then maybe I want to add an image of, or maybe here I want to have a headline that says, want to succeed in life. Okay, and then over here maybe I have another image. Now obviously what I'm doing is not, obviously what I'm doing here is not beautiful, but you can see that I can do pretty much whatever I want. So maybe I'm gonna add an image here of this dude in a hammock. Okay, that doesn't look very good, but oh well. So now I can move that wherever I want. Okay, so I can chuck it down like that if I feel like. That doesn't look very good, so I can chuck it back up. Each individual element can be moved up or down. The row, the table, or the section can move up and down. You can see I can put it up, I can go like that and add some padding up there. I can add padding to the left and right if I want, padding to the bottom if I want, more padding to the top if I want. So you can put that whatever you want, and then you can put in each of those wherever you want. And inside of each element, we talked about these elements, you can pretty much do whatever you want. So whether it's images, videos, texts, buttons, like icons, FAQs, progress bars, social share buttons, right? Whatever you want, really, you can do pretty much whatever you want inside of this ClickFunnels with these editors, and it's very, very easy to do. It's all just drag and drop, and you're just building it to look exactly like you want. And then you can customize it for mobile, so you can build it all on desktop and then say, okay, I want to make a few adjustments on a mobile device when people are on mobile. Maybe I don't want to show them that, or I want this to be up above it on mobile. I want this font to be white on mobile because the background is, the background is kind of a black background, so I can make it white. Okay, really anything you want to do can be done. Maybe I want to, real quick, I just want to show you, I can add a button here in about 10 seconds. If I can find the buttons. Let's type it in. Buttons. Okay, and then I can change text, color, size, the look of the button, whatever I want. You can seriously do this so fast. So, first cool thing about ClickFunnels is the editor is very, very, very easy to use, and it's very versatile so that you can build pretty much whatever you want. Okay, there's a lot of page builders out there, but a lot of them are done weakly. They're done without a lot of thought, and thus you can't do a lot of things that you would really love to do with them. But I've never had an issue where I said, hey, I want the page to look like this, and I couldn't do it inside of ClickFunnels. So, next thing, domains. So, if you're brand new to this all, you maybe don't have a website, but if you're not brand new, you do have a website. Either one of those works fine with ClickFunnels. You can go to domains here, and you can either buy a brand new domain. So for me, Buildapreneur.com. Maybe for you, it's yourname.com or joeschmo.com or whatever it is, right? You can either buy the domain through ClickFunnels very easily, or so I can add a new domain. Or if you have your own domain, you can click use an existing domain and take a website that you already have and add a ClickFunnel to your website. Okay, very, very easy. There's instructions on how to do that. So that all just works really well. Next thing is integration. So a lot of us have, especially as entrepreneurs, we've got email lists and we've got webinar softwares and all kinds of things that we're using in our business. And ClickFunnels can integrate so easy with those. The best example is probably email, right? Whenever someone puts in their email address in any of our funnels, we would like it to take that email address and put it in our email automation or our email automation tool. And whether that's MailChimp, if you use MailChimp or ConvertKit or ActiveCampaign or whatever it is you use, very, very easy to do. It takes about 30 seconds to set up. And then basically anytime someone puts in their email address, it grabs that email address and it'll ask you, well, where do you want us to put this inside of your autoresponder? Where in MailChimp, what list should this go in? Should we tag it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then you can do the rest inside your autoresponder. But very, very easy to integrate, and the integrations work great. Next thing, payment gateways, right? We're going to take payments. It integrates with most major payment gateways. Most of us use Stripe if you're in the digital world, and you can integrate your Stripe account in about 10 seconds. You just click Add New Payment Gateway, add Stripe. It'll ask you for some stuff from Stripe that you'll find in your Stripe dashboard, and boom, you're up and running. You can now take any payments in your funnels, and each funnel will ask you which payment gateway you want to be using for that funnel. Couple cool things. Funnel Marketplace, okay? This is where you can basically buy funnel templates and then just tweak them a little bit to meet your business, right? There's free and there's paid ones, but the free ones are honestly great. I'm sure the paid ones are probably a little better, but anyway, good example, right? You like this guy's sales funnel here. It's a webinar one. There's that. There's a registration page. It looks good. There's a welcome page, and then there's a couple other pages that you can send people to if you're familiar with webinars, and then there's a replay page. If you like that, you could buy it for $97, and with one click, that entire thing will show up inside of your ClickFunnels account, and you just have to edit out, right here, you did it in your own image, and you probably edit in your own text and your images here and stuff. But everything's up, everything's running. You just need to set your own webinar time, and you need to change it so that it's your own, and the whole thing can be done in maybe 3-4 hours, and you're up and running with a great-looking webinar and a great-looking sales funnel, integrated, ready to roll, and it's only noon. And then the same thing can be done with all kinds of other things. You can take any funnel out there and you can share it with somebody and they can click it and bring it into their ClickFunnels account. It's really, really cool, okay? Now, if I haven't blown your mind, which I may have, let's move on and talk a little bit about the pricing and the packaging and things like that. My ClickFunnels dashboard, and we're just going to talk about the different pricing packages, okay, depending on the kind of entrepreneur you are. The first one is the core ClickFunnels package. This is the one I use, and this is, I think, I can tell you right now, probably 80% of ClickFunnels users use this package, okay? It's the $97 a month package, and I promise you that is so worth it. If that sounds expensive, I can promise you it's not once you start going and the time that you start saving by using ClickFunnels. But what that gets you is pretty much everything I just showed you in that previous section, okay? It gets you the funnels that you need to build. It gets you all the payment gateways and email integrations and everything that you could possibly need. There is like a limit to the amount of funnels you have, but I've never seen anybody hit that limit. That's still in the $97 plan. So that's the $97 plan. Gets you funnels, gets you the whole ClickFunnels software, okay? Anything to do with funnels is going to get you. And the other plans add additional features that we're going to talk about in a minute. The next plan is what's called the Edison Suite, and that's $297 a month. Now, we talked a little bit about integrations. The idea of the Edison Suite is to try to remove as many integrations as possible so that everything is hosted inside of ClickFunnels. So with the $297 plan, you get ClickFunnels, but you also get email automation software that really runs smoothly with ClickFunnels, okay? It's called Actionetics, and basically people put in their email address, and instead of having to integrate and send out to an email autoresponder and things like that, it all happens inside of ClickFunnels, okay? And then within Actionetics, you can build automation emails or email automation sequences like these that send things out to people as they come in, okay? So essentially it's an email autoresponder, but one that just works really well with ClickFunnels. There are some perks inside of ClickFunnels, where it just integrates really nice, and ClickFunnels can keep track of what people are doing and cause certain things to happen in the autoresponder, adding tags and things as people are going through different funnels, okay? And then the second thing it comes with is Backpack. Super, super cool. Backpack is basically an affiliate program hosting service. So if you want affiliates to promote your product, then you can set up a Backpack dashboard, which Backpack, I'll be honest, is probably the weaker of the three. But you can set up a Backpack dashboard, and then people can sign up and get special links for them, and then they can promote your product and get paid every time someone buys. So for me, I have a Backpack set up, and when I sell my course, people get it, and then they also have an option to try to sell the course themselves to other people if they liked it, and I'll give them 50% of the revenue, okay? So if they sell the course, so when they buy the course, then it sends them to Backpack, and it says, hey, here's your special link. This link is just for you. If somebody buys Spencer's products through your link, then you get 50% of the commissions. And that's how Backpack works. It's just a simple affiliate program hosting service, but very, very useful, and probably has brought in a huge chunk of sales for me. Backpack has, because I'm able to take all these students that like my course, and then I'm able to turn them into affiliates and offer them incentives to promote the course for me. So you get all three of those with the funnel hacks one, and that's kind of the big difference in the $297 a month and the $97 a month. The last thing is something called funnel hacks, which is basically the 6-month plan. So if you're like serious about this and you're like, I want to be one of these people, ClickFunnels has helped so many people become millionaires, I want to be one of them, I'm all in no matter what, then I would buy funnel hacks, and funnel hacks would cost $997, and you get 6 months of ClickFunnels for free, the full suite. So that suite that's $300 a month, you get that whole thing for $1,000 for 6 months, which basically comes out to about $150 a month. So you save a lot of money there. And then the next thing you get is you get a bunch of courses and training and things from ClickFunnels, where they show you how to use the software, and they teach you a lot of sales funnel training, not just how to use their software, but how to actually have successful funnels. Okay, and that is funnel hacks. All right, let's talk a little bit about the pros and cons of using ClickFunnels versus some competitors. Now, it's important to note, most competitors in this particular industry are very, very different, okay? It's not like there's just a bunch of softwares that are all very, very similar, offering the same thing. They all go about it very different ways. And so there's really nothing quite like ClickFunnels out there that can do exactly what it does, in my opinion. One of the biggest pros, though, is just simplicity, okay? If you're a solopreneur, if you don't have a big team, it is just so simple to use. You can do everything, okay, without having to hire coders and without having to hire email marketing experts and things like that. Everything just goes really, really smoothly, very, very easy to use, and there's tons of support and training online about it, okay? So if that's a big thing for you, you like doing a lot of stuff yourself, and you are one of those people like me that just gets so mad at things when they don't work, and like spends 8 hours diving into something to try to fix it, then ClickFunnels is great for you because it's just simple to use. The next thing is it's proven to work, okay? These funnels and the software itself have been used by literally hundreds of entrepreneurs to drive $1 million funnels, okay? If you go research it a little bit, there's something called the 2 Comma Club. ClickFunnels has over 400 entrepreneurs now that have used a single funnel, just one funnel in ClickFunnels, to drive over $1 million of sales into their business, okay? And a lot of these guys are solopreneurs. These are just like single guys or 2 or 3 guys, right? Like a really small team that's able to use one funnel and effectively utilize it in order to bring in over $1 million, okay? And they've actually got like 30 or 40 now, I think, that have done $10 million or more. So it's just proven to work, okay? If you want models that are proven to work, you're in the right place. And the third thing is community. I would spend $97 a month just to be part of the entire ClickFunnels ecosystem and community, okay? Just crazy amounts of training, like the stuff you learn for free from Russell and from some of the members of his team is just insane. And like I said, I would really spend $97 a month just to be part of it all. And then there's just a good feel to the community where there's a ton of support with each other, working with each other, helping each other out. They've really worked hard on creating this like vibe online of people that are entrepreneurs of beginning status and entrepreneurs that make millions of dollars a year, all kind of mingling and helping each other out and helping each other get to that next level. So those are the pros. As far as cons go, I would say there are definitely cons, like there are with any software. One of the big ones is probably support. They're one of the few softwares that don't offer instant chat support, so you might need to, if you get frustrated, something's not working for you, you might need to sit back for an hour or two and wait for support to get on with you and help you out, because it's not instant. That can be frustrating. But I will say that what I've always done when I have issues is I go into the community, so the Facebook community of ClickFunnels, and there's almost always someone within 5 or 10 minutes that'll respond and help you out with the issue. Typically, it's not a tech issue, it's an understanding issue where you're not quite sure how to do something or something like that. So while support themselves does take a little bit of time and it can be frustrating, there's this online community of support that I think is really awesome. And the next thing is, because it's newer, because ClickFunnels is kind of pioneering and moving so quickly, bugs do pop out, and a lot of people get frustrated at this, where ClickFunnels will launch kind of this new feature, things like that, and they seem to launch kind of more in the beta stage a lot, so there'll be some bugs and things, and people will get frustrated with them. But I believe that's part of a growing business, and especially a business that moves as fast as ClickFunnels does. I've never seen a business that just kind of like goes from ideation to moving to actually like having the product as fast as ClickFunnels does. So there are little bugs and things like that, but they tend to get them resolved. And if you can wait a day and just kind of let things settle, or do things an old way or whatnot, then typically the bugs aren't as big of an issue. But other than that, like I said, there are hundreds and hundreds of people that use ClickFunnels to drive millions of dollars to their small businesses every single day. And so to discount that because, this little bug, And I'm going to be honest, a lot of times these bugs simply don't affect the funnel in the way you think they are. People will say, oh, but I really want to do this, and this, this thing it's not working. There's a little bug. And if they just take a step back, the bug doesn't matter. Okay, like just do it a different way for now, and they'll work that out in the future or something like that. But like that little thing, you're letting that little thing stop your entire business from potentially getting $1 million in sales because you want this image to look like that, or you want this to go here or something like that, and it's not working the way you hoped it would. So I will say that for that. In terms of like my personal experience, I've run into bugs. I've had days where I was just really, really frustrated. I was trying to get it to do something, and I was just so frustrated at ClickFunnels. But I've stuck with them because ClickFunnels, being in the world of ClickFunnels and using the software has brought me just opportunities. These crazy opportunities. One of the biggest things I've done is ClickFunnels webinar. They have a webinar funnel, and I took their webinar funnel and I ran it to a T. Okay, I ran it exactly the way they said. I bought Russell Brunson's training on how to do a perfect webinar. I followed him to a T. I used his software to a T. I imported his funnel, did it all exactly the way ClickFunnels taught using their software, and I think I did over $90,000 in sales in the first week, okay? And I have an audience, but I don't have a huge audience, okay? And especially at that time, my audience was less than $10,000. And so to do $90,000 in a week with an audience of less than $10,000 is huge. And it's all because of the way, one, the ClickFunnels software that made it really easy for me to set all this up and kind of make the system flow. And then two, honestly, the training in the community and the people that helped me and the training they offered to get me to where I could actually go and do that. And between the two, I would never ever leave ClickFunnels because of that, because of the community, and because the software has been proven to work. And when you just model what works as an entrepreneur, especially as a starting entrepreneur, good things will always happen. So I hope I've sold you on this. If not, that's totally fine. There are other softwares out there, and there's other ways to make money. I just think this is the simplest and fastest and most effective way of doing it right now. But if you are interested and you are maybe a little overwhelmed, there is a course down below for free. Okay, you want to get started with ClickFunnels, that's fine. I'm not even going to make you sign up to get the course. You can hop in and get the course without it, though it'd be kind of hard to take a course without actually diving into the product at the same time. But anyway, there's links down below, and there's a course down below, a free course offering, and that's for anybody that wants it. You just have to put in your email address, and that'll take you through how to get everything going, get everything set up, how to get your first funnel up and running, how to take payments, how to get emails up and running, everything you need to do. And like I said, no charge, just the cost of an email address. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you have, give me a like. If you feel like it was too long, don't give me a dislike. Just tell me you feel like it was a little too long, and maybe the next one I'll do a little shorter. But I really wanted this to make the decision easy for you and for you to see exactly what's going on in the back end of a ClickFunnels account. So grab your free trial, and thanks for watching.